Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie, and if you are not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Click that button down below and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Also, please don't forget to click that bell and turn on your post notifications so you can get notified of any future videos. Also, I want to welcome all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. It really means a lot. And let's jump right in. So today I have pretty much a full face of a brand new makeup that I picked up, and I'm really excited for it. I did pick this all up at Ulta, CVS, and Target. So I will let you know where I got it, what my shade is, and all that good stuff. So, and as you can see, I have my brows already filled in. My eyes are prepped and ready. Starting off with my eyes, because you guys know I always go in with my eyes first. So this is the B'Dour Noir from ColourPop. Hopefully I pronounced that okay, but this is what it looks like. And I picked this one up at Ulta. Ooh, it has a mirror. Ooh, I love this. This is gorgeous. Look at the shadows in this palette. Like, can you die? Like, look at this. This is gorgeous. I'm loving this. So, I don't know what I want to do. But I kind of am looking at this green for my lid right here. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna do something green today, so let's see. All right, so like I said, I did prep my eyes and everything, so I am gonna go in with Desire, which is this shade here. There is some pickup when you dip your brush, as you can see. I don't know if you can see that. Look, just be gentle when going in with your brush, I guess. You know, that doesn't really bother me, but I guess you know, in case you guys wanted to know. So I am going to be using my MAC 224 to go in with the first shade. Alright, so definitely there is a lot of pickup on that shade. Oh my god. Like I said, be very careful when dipping your brush in there. But this shade is pretty good. I don't hate it. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of Silk Sheets, which is this brown shade here, right underneath. I'm going to be using the same brush. This one doesn't have as much pickup. And I'm just going to be applying this right here on the outer V, but also focusing that into the crease. I want to see what that looks like together. They're not that pigmented. I mean, this shade is not super duper pigmented. You definitely have to build it up, just so you know. There really isn't much going on with this shade, which is kind of disappointing, but maybe on its own it does. Well, yeah, there you go. Like I said, you do have to build it up. So I feel like this shade would be nice to just like literally just go in real quick and be out. Now I am going to be grabbing a different brush. I'm going to be going in with Hot Toddy, which is this green. Let's see how this works out for us. Hopefully it blends out nicely and there's good pigment. Ooh. I am going in, by the way, with a Real Techniques base shadow brush, and I actually like this shade. It's applying really nicely. I am packing it first, and then I'm just going to go in circular motion, just blending it into the crease, like right there. I actually really like that shade. It's really pretty. And it's not patchy, which was my worry with these dark matte shades, but ColourPop usually does really well, so I'm not surprised. Alright, so real quick, I am going to be grabbing this Morphe and Jeffree Star JS9 brush, and I am going to be going in with Vibin, which is this shade here. I'm going to be applying that right into the crease here, just to darken it up a little bit. I like that. Now I'm feeling this more. So I guess we're going for a smoky eye today. I don't know. Looks like that's what we're doing, right? So I'm really liking this though. I think it looks really nice. Now I'm just going to be going in with my Sigma Tapered Blending E40 brush. And I'm just going to soften up the edges and just soften everything up so it doesn't look super duper harsh. Smooth that out. Alright, so now for the lid, like I said, I'm going to go in with Late Text. I am Just loving this shade right here. And I'm going to be going in with my Morphe & Jaclyn Hill JH41 brush. It is dry, and this also has a lot of pickup. So let's see how it applies without me going in and applying a concealer as a base first, but we shall see when we go in with it. Oh my god. Do you see how holy crap, I love this. This looks so pretty. I love this shade. This is one of my favorite shades from this palette. That's it. I love it. That applied so nicely. And look at the pigment on that. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Oh, I'm feeling this. Look at that. What? Do you see that? Literally, you can pack it, you can swipe it, you still get that pigment. Like, I'm loving it. I'm just going to go back in with that Real Techniques brush just to blend out the edges here. Smooth that out. Perfection. Oh my god. It looks so good. Going back in with that Sigma brush just to soften this out a little bit more. I love this. Like, I'm loving it. I am going to be going in with a little bit of a highlight on the brow bone. I'm going to be going in with my Morphe & Jaclyn Hill JH39 brush. I'm going to be going in with Good Night, which is this shade here. This is really pretty. Look at that. I'm just going to apply that right here on the brow bone. Put a little pop on there. Look at that. So good. Look at that. Do you see it? Everything looks so good on the eyes. I'm really liking this palette. Hopefully I pronounced it right. Bajor Noir? Bajor? I don't know. I know I already messed it up from the beginning, but it's just really pretty, you guys. Look at that. It looks gorgeous. It's not patchy. It blends out really nicely. The only thing, like I said, there is pickup on the shadows. But other than that, it's so good. Like, I had no problems. You guys saw it is gorgeous. Like, look at that. And we're not done because, you know, I'm going to go right back in with this palette and go in and finish off the eyes at the end. But so far, we're doing really good. All right, so now I am going to be going in with my lashes. Actually, I think I'm going to be going in with some eyeliner. So I'm going to apply some liquid eyeliner off camera. And I'm also going to be going in with my Laura London Luxe XL Faux Mink Splendor Faux Mink Lashes. Holy crap, that is such a long name. But I'm going to be going in with this. You guys have seen me use these plenty of times. And then I'll be back to show you the rest of the products. Moving on to face primer, I'm going to be going in with this one right here. This one is the Milani Skin Quench Hydrating and Blurring Primer. This is a hydrating primer with hyaluronic acid and coconut water. It says it blurs imperfections, all skin tones, and extends makeup wear. It's a creamy lotion texture, natural finish, enhanced with hyaluronic acid and coconut water. So it says it's supposed to be a creamy lotion, which there you go. I kind of went in a little extra, but it doesn't smell. I kind of smell like the coconut. I think that's what I smell. Yeah, it's probably the coconut water that I smell. It's very, very, like the smell's very, very faint, but I do smell it. And I do like a hydrating primer, if you didn't know, because I do have, it's weird, I have an oily T-zone and I have dry like around the outer perimeter sometimes, and sometimes like around my chin, but I do prefer a hydrating primer than a matte primer. I just feel like it works better for me, even though I have a oily T-zone. So, but that's just me. It feels really, really nice. It's definitely creamy, more of that creamy texture. It feels like a lotion, actually. So, Feels very hydrating, feels very nourishing, to be honest. Like, it just feels really good on the skin. It's not dewy or anything like that. It's definitely just, like it says, it's more of a natural finish. All right, so now you guys, I'm gonna be moving on to foundation. I went to CVS the other day and I came across this. I haven't seen anything on this at all. I even went on their Instagram to see if anything was on there. Nothing. Nothing on YouTube, nothing at all. So I was just, I guess, lucky to come across this. They had it kind of hidden, but this is new. It says it's the CoverGirl Outlast Extreme Wear 3-in-1 Foundation. I don't know if they changed the, you know, if this is old or whatever, but I've personally never tried it. This is what it looks like. Maybe they've had it and they changed the packaging, but I personally don't think I've ever tried this. So I don't know. If you've seen this foundation, let me know down below. Like I said, I've never seen it. So I was like, hey, and I have a lot of new makeup that I want to try out and I needed a foundation. So kind of worked out. But this right here, it says it's full coverage, SPF 18. And this is a primer, concealer, and foundation in one for a naturally flawless finish, 24-hour wear, sweat-proof, humidity-proof, covers imperfections, and evens out skin tone. Feels comfortable, lightweight, and breathable on the skin. So let's try it out. I did pick mine up in the shade 845 Warm Beige. They did have a lot to choose from. I want to say that there was a good amount of shades. I personally did not like one of the other foundations that a lot of people really like because I felt like it was super thick, kind of like the Milani concealer, and it was like a concealer and foundation in one. The same principle. I'm just hoping this one is not as thick. Yeah, I just didn't like the feeling of it. The texture, it just felt heavy. I didn't like it. So I'm going to go in with this. I'm going to be grabbing my sponge today with my e.l.f. sponge. I am going to be spraying my sponge. Let me get my spray. Just to damp it up a little bit more. There you go. And it has a pump, of course. Okay, so far I went in with 2 pumps. Hopefully it matches me. Oh, this looks a little light. Oh. And the thing is with CoverGirl, it's really hard for me to find my my perfect shade. I don't know why. Like, their shades are kind of weird in my opinion. But it looks like we can kind of make this work. So let me get my ears in there just to make sure everything matches. Blend this down to my neck. So far, it doesn't feel like the other foundation that I'm talking about. It is a natural finish. And that was 2 pumps. I'm going to go in with 1 more pump and just go in on this side. Alright, so right off the bat, it is definitely a little bit too light, but that's okay. We can still work with it because I am going to be bronzing up. It is really good coverage. I only went in with 2 pumps over here and 1 pump over here, so, and then I used it on my forehead. So the coverage is good. You can definitely go in and add a little bit more. Like if I wanted to add a little bit more right here, I could. But I feel like I want to leave it just as is because I'm kind of satisfied with the way it looks right now. It gave me good coverage. It's very lightweight. I do feel like it's very breathable on the skin. I don't really feel like I have anything on. Like I said, we're going to add a little bit of bronzer and we should be good to go. So I don't have a new cream bronzer or concealer, so I'm going to do that real quick and then we're going to move on to everything else. Alright, so moving on to face powder, I did pick up this Essence My Skin Perfector Loose Fixing Powder. It has an instant blur effect with a natural matte finish, and this is what it looks like. I picked mine up in the shade Fair. I just figured this one would be better because the other ones had more color. So this is a vegan, ultra-fine, silky smooth, loose powder, fixes makeup and creates a flawless finish all day long. It helps conceal imperfection and leaves the skin even and mattified. So we're going to apply this on the under eye. I have been really enjoying using a small sponge, so I'm going to be using this little sponge here. So it does have like the little tab here, the little protector. I am going to be using the cap just to get some of the product out. And it does look a little like banana, a little bit like a banana shade. So I'm just going to go in and apply this right underneath the eye with my sponge. Actually, I'm gonna grab the bigger sponge. Let's see how that works out. It definitely brightened up my under eye. I'm guessing it's because the shade that I got. But I'm gonna go in with a brush just to blend it out a little bit. It doesn't look bad. I do like it. So I'm just gonna grab now some for the other side. Alright, so I really like the way my under eye looks. It looks really smooth and blurred. I just really think it looks really good. Alright guys, so now I'm going to go in with a new bronzer. I mean, this is new to me. I've never tried this before. This is the NARS Matte bronzer in Laguna. So I got that. I was actually really excited to try this because I've never tried this. And I was like, let me pick this up because since the I tried the foundation, if you guys didn't see my makeup favorites of 2020, you guys should definitely check that out. I did mention the NARS matte foundation, and I really, really like it. So I figured I would try other products from NARS. I mean, they are a little pricey, but worth it, I'm guessing. As I go, I will find out myself, but hopefully this right here is worth it. It's really pretty. Look at that. It has the name on the actual bronzer, NARS Matte, and it has a mirror. I feel so happy right now. All right, so I'm going to be using my angled brush. This is the Kenzie brush, and I don't know how intense this is, but oh wow, that's pretty pigmented, but it's nice. That is nice. It doesn't look muddy. I'm gonna fix that in a minute. I just like to go in first and pat it in. Look at that. It looks really pretty. It's like a really nice shade for me. Look at that. Well, it looks a little muddy here, but I think because I went in a little too heavy just off the bat, but it looks really nice. I really like that. Let me see if I can blend it out a little bit with this brush here. I'm going to go in on the sides of my nose. I'm also going to apply whatever's left on the brush underneath. It looks really, really good. Loving it. Ooh. I like it a lot, actually. I am going to be going in with the loose fixing powder just a little bit, grabbing a little bit of that with my little sponge here, and just reverse contour just to clean it up. Alright guys, so now we're going to move right back into the eyes. I am going to be going back into that palette, and I'm going to be grabbing this brush here. This is a Morphe & Jaclyn Hill JH43 brush, and I think I'm going to start off with Silk Sheets, which is this shade here. I'm going to dip my brush in there and then apply that on the lower lash line. Switching brushes, I'm going to be grabbing this Morphe M560 and going in with Hot Toddy, which is the deeper green here. And I'm just going to run that right on top of the brown. I am going to be grabbing a brush from Sigma. This is the Shader Inner Corner E46 brush. I'm going to go in with Sleep In, which is this gold shade here. Really pretty. Look at that. I'm sure it's going to be super pigmented. Look at that. I knew it. Like, I could tell by looking at that shade that it was just going to be really, really intense and like, wow, like that looks gorgeous. Okay, all right, that's it. That's it. I'm good. I'm done. All right, and then I'm just going to apply some lashes. I'm going to remove this, and then we'll continue. All right, so I don't have a new highlighter, but you know what? I really like this shade that on the brow bone, Good Night. So I'm going to be grabbing my Nazani Kavari BH number 5 brush, and I'm just going to be grabbing a little bit of that and applying that right here on the high points of the cheek. Alright, so that looks really pretty, by the way. I really do like the way that looks. So I don't have a new lip, but I am going to be going in with the KKW lip liner, and I'm also going to be going in with the KKW2 Nude. Alright, so now to set the face, I did pick this up. This is not new. I know that they've had this out for a while. I just never tried it, but I figured I would pick it up. This is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Infinite Mattifying Long Wear Makeup Fixing Spray. It's 16-hour wear. Like I said, I know I said earlier that I'm not into like the matte, but I do like something that helps my makeup last all day. So we're gonna try this. I am kind of trying to open this up. So real quick, it says Infinite Hold Long Wear Fixing Spray will set your makeup in place for a flawless matte finish. For best results, close eyes and hold 20 centimeters away from your face and spray. So it does look like this. It has the rose gold packaging and the rose gold lettering like that. And I don't know what it smells like. I like to spray it first. Wait. It doesn't smell bad. It's not strong. It has a nice scent to it. So here we go. It's nice. Looks good. Ooh, I kind of see a little bit of patchiness right here from the spray. Okay, but that's okay. I can always go in with the sponge and just go over that. But it feels good. It feels really good. It doesn't feel like my face is super tight, you know? But like I said, I will let you know down below. But that is pretty much it, you guys. I really do love how everything looks. I'm going to give you a little close-up on everything. Look at the skin. Even the highlighter that, you know, the eyeshadow that I use as a highlighter looks so pretty. Love the foundation. Like I said, it feels very lightweight. The shade is a little light, but everything else, like, it looks really nice on the skin. It feels very lightweight, breathable. It feels like I have nothing on my skin. I love the powder underneath the eye. Very comfortable. Even underneath here, when I did a little bit of baking and cleaning up here, it felt really good. I do like this. I like this underneath the foundation. It feels really comfortable. It's like a cream, and I kind of think this is similar to the Too Faced, what is it, coconut water primer? Yeah, I feel like it's very similar to the Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer, so I don't know. Very similar. It has the same thing, coconut water, and yeah, so I mean, the only difference is I think this one has hyaluronic acid and this one does not. But you never know, these may be dupes. Who knows? But like I said, they both have like that coconut water scent. And they're both milky and creamy. So just know that. The bronzer, absolutely love it. I feel like it matches me. Like, it goes really well with my skin tone. Like, it doesn't look super muddy or anything. It looks really, really nice. And the eyeshadow palette, you guys. Like, I mean, this is gorgeous. It looks so good. You can create so many looks with it. I say that all the time, but it's true. If you are creative enough, like, or just wanting to play with makeup, like, you can create so many looks with an eyeshadow palette, and this palette is really beautiful. I'm loving this shade here. I love that one, and I love this one. Like, so far the ones that I use I really like because they're super easy to blend. They didn't give me a problem. They're not patchy or anything, and it comes with a mirror. Comes with a mirror, and I'm pretty sure this is on sale right now, so definitely check that out. Yeah, I think that is pretty much it. I think that's all I tried. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, you know what to do. Give this video a big thumbs up. Also, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.